The gift of Hartlight. It's a source of energy that each soul is given upon their journey, and that energy can either go up and down depending how they use it, how they call upon it, how they express it, or how they misuse it.
What is Hartlight?
It's a source of energy. Look at it as a candle. Candles can flick very tiny, or they can flick very bright. Hartlight is kind of like that, depending on how you use that energy. If you're not using the energy, your life force is very low, because your Hartlight is very low.
That does not mean that you have low energy, does it?
Absolutely, it can, yes. You can have low vibrational energy.
What happens when you have low energy or low vibrational energy?
Well, you may go through life because you have to go through life, but not have an awful lot of jive and a bit of energy to do things. It may make you sick because you're not using the energy.
Maybe depressed?
You could be. Depression is low energy.
How can one best use Hartlight in their lifetime?
Well, it depends if they have low energy. If they're curious enough about themselves, that they have to go about finding why their energy is so low. If they are lucky enough to find a person they can talk to, that person may be able to walk them through what excites them, what brings them joy, what makes them happy, what makes them feel good. That raises their Hartlight, because that raises that energy. Now you pick something you love to do, you need that energy to do it, and you do it. It could be just going for a walk on the beach every day, it could be going for a walk through the woods, enjoying Mother Nature. That gives joy, that raises your energy, that makes you feel good. That all contributes to your Hartlight energy.
What about talents? How is that a gift?
Again, talents are subjective to the individual that may be expressing themselves through many different modalities.
How do we know we have talent?
You might be a great baker. That's a talent. You might be a great cook. That's a talent. You might be a clothes designer. That's a talent. An artist, a book writer, a filmmaker, a carpenter, a builder. They're all talents. They're natural talents that come from the soul.
People walk around with talent but do not recognize they have talent. They may not call it a talent. They just may say, well, I'm good at this. But
that is a talent.
But they don't see it as such. How are they able to see it as such?
If we educate them about it. But the point is, not everybody needs global recognition for their talents. If they're expressing who they are with the modality that suits their place in life, or their economic space, or their society that they live in, they're expressing their talent. Oftentimes, your talents is your livelihood. It's like a baker icing his cake or her cake. They have the techniques that they learn, but what makes it beautiful is their natural talent. So when they're decorating, they allow that to come out.
What would you say to someone who walks around feeling like they lack talent? They admire everyone else for their talent.
Obviously, they know there's something wrong if they have talent and don't recognize it. There's somewhere where they need to be inspired by something or someone else. People become inspired and discover their talents by watching other people's talents on display. They might go to an art gallery and say, oh, I would love to do that. I could never do that. Have you ever tried? No. I love this book. I wish I could write like that. There's different things that they can look at or taste, like a great chef, or, I'd love to be able to cook like that. Well, then maybe you'd like to find out how you go about taking cooking lessons, so you can cook like that. So there's lots of ways for people to be curious.
But it starts with being inspired.
It depends on the person's situation. Not everybody needs to be inspired. A lot of people are inspiring by what they do with their talents. That's how the social interaction with people, they learn from each other and inspire each other.